Spicy Mama McCaleb. I didn't even get. Am I even live, man? I see Spicy Mama McCaleb up in here. Getting a coffee over to BC. I haven't even went live yet, am I? Salute, everybody. We are live. Spicy Mama McCaleb with that coffee. Good evening, BC. It was great seeing the crowd go nuts. Bianca, that's my girl. Spicy Mama, man. She retained the 11-minute match. Carmella held her own. We're going to do a little bit of good, bad, and ugly, man. We're going to have a little bit of fun with this. I usually do this on pay-per-views. Matches only. We're going to have a little fun, man. I'm going to put a fucking tally whenever I feel like it when I go over this show. That'll be badass. Little good, bad, and ugly. What up, everybody? Fruit Roll-Up City is in effect. You know how we do. Oh, baby, you got what I need. And you say he's just a friend. And you say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you. Biz Markie, man. R.I.P., man. Much love and respect. Sad news, man. Biz Markie. He was the shit, man. Sad news, man. Yeah, that's right, everybody. R.I.P. Biz Markie, man. Absolutely. Little bit of late night live. Out of my element, they say. I said, motherfucker, this is always my element. War Dog, what's up, man? Thanks for the coffee. Salute to you, my brother BC. Excited to see you break this bitch down. Fruit Roll-Up City. Couple of fruits and coffee. War Dog, good to see you up in here, brah. I know it's a little bit later. You guys are coming at me at, fucking so many different countries catching me right now. Christopher Blackshear, War Dog, much love, respect, bro. We're going to go over those rules. Christopher Blackshear with that 199 says, great to see the fans. Vince didn't care. You saw that shit, right? Christopher Blackshear, thanks, dude. I'm going to get to that in a second. Vince McMahon's message. We're going to do a good, the bad, and the ugly, man. I'm just going to put tallies wherever the fuck I see fit throughout this whole review. I usually do this just for reviews on pay-per-views. Yeah, man. Biz Markie, much love. Oh, man. Carlos, what up, Carlos? Good to see you up in here, man. Still on about, you got a couple weeks left till you can chat, right? Salute BC in the unit. Much love. Right back to you, Carlos. Late night. Mr. Michael Law 2011. This was a C+ or B show, in my opinion. The crowd definitely saved it. Mr. Michael Law, thank you, dude. We're going to go over it right now. We're going to see if we come out with a good or a bad show. I felt the flow was good. There was some shit that absolutely perturbed the shit out of me. And just pissed me off, man. But we're going to go over it. We'll see if we all have the same scorecard or around the same. Mr. Michael Law, thanks, man. Wizzy Dizzy, $2.99. The six-man tag match should have been the main event. Absolutely. Because either way, we were going to get a schmaz match. The six-man was the way to go without the way the finish went, if you know what I mean, if you catch my drift. We're going to go over it, trust me. K-Juan McNeil, 6 pop, man. That's a couple of Dunkin' coffees. Great night of action. Red team, go! Ahead of BC on the coffees. K-Juan McNeil, thanks, dude. I'll say K-Juan, is that all right? Much love. Thank you for the coffees. You guys are digging Mr. McMahon's fucking speech. Chubless the Bear with the coffees up in here. Thanks, brother. Sheriff Rivers with a coffee, leaving the arena, and Seth got beat by Big E in a one-on-one match. Oh, did they go one-on-one? Sasha Banks was advertised, was it this week or next week for Sasha? I didn't think she'd be on the show this week. I thought she'd maybe be in a dark segment. Sheriff Rivers, thanks for the info, man. Thank you for the coffee. JR9 Gaming with a 2-spot. What up, JR9 from Scotland over in this bitch? Fucking Eastern Time 10-spot. JR9 Gaming there with the statistics. You got a couple more roll-ups, JR9 Gaming. 5 roll-ups over 2 shows this week, JR9 says. They need to go. We're going to go over it, JR9 Gaming. Trust me. I ain't fucking happy about it. But I'm glad to see you up in here, dude. Yo, what up, Mitch Bergert? I haven't seen you in a minute, Mitch. $9.99 dropping by to smash the like button while at work. Well, we'll catch the rest of this vid later. So disgusted with WWE. Stopped watching over a year ago and have not missed it. Love your vids, BC. Mitch, good to see you up in here, dude. Haven't seen you up in here in a minute. SmackDown is usually better than Raw. I felt this was easily a better flow than Raw, Mitch. But we're going to find out together if this was good or bad through my system. Mitch, thank you for the couple of coffees, man. Carlos, what up, man, with another coffee. BC, shouldn't we all donate some bucks to CorbinsFund.com so his daughter can eat real spaghetti? Laugh my ass off. Carlos, I'm loving Broke Baron, bro. We'll go over all this, man. Dante Jaron 23 with a coffee. Red Team, go! Was a decent show. Wonder, can the crowd save Raw next week? Hopefully they will stop with all the rematches. I doubt it, Dante Jaron. SmackDown's at least much better than Raw on the norm. So the crowd can easily save that. When you have 3 hours of complete dog shit, it's going to be much harder for the crowd to save that shit. Dante Jaron, thanks, brother. Guys, if there's any more supers, I'll go over them in just a little bit. But I want to get into this show, man. For those of you that don't know, I don't know how you don't know. This is the good, the bad, and the ugly, man. This is where we usually on a pay-per-view go through every match and put a tally in one of these 3 columns. And you want to stay away. Rule number 2 is usually you want to stay away from the ugly because that'll turn into 2 bads when we do the final count. Well, that rule, that stipulation is going to remain. The only difference is because it's not a pay-per-view card, I'm going to put tallies in any segment I want to. And if I see an ugly, it's going in the ugly, and when we do the final tally, we'll turn it into 2 fucking bads. We're going to find out together if this was good or bad as a complete show. Sound good? You guys up for a little late night good, the bad, and the ugly? Sound fucking good? KO Saito, 5-spot coffee. Can't wait to break this down with the hottest unit in the business. Red Team, go! Good to see you up in here, KO. It's been a minute. Cyan Elite 4K. Cyan Elite 4K, 5-spot. BC, it's me, Undisputed Era, just stopping in to show love and watch this no BS review. Cyan Elite 4K means a lot. Undisputed. Why didn't you say that in the last stream, man? Damn, I would have saluted you double time, man. I was wondering what happened with Undisputed. Good to see you up in here, brother. Thank you for the coffee. And you damn right, we're going to break it down like nobody else. I want to start from the jump, guys. First, let me salute my whole unit with a salute. This is, we're doing the mocha dunking right now. God damn, bro. Let me shake it a little more, too. JR9 Gaming, 317 up in Scotland, dude. What the fuck? Badass, JR9. I'll try to get you in and out of this review quickly, but we got a lot to go over. Ray Hunt Coffee, let's rock this review. Red Team, go! Smash that like, amp unit. I appreciate it, Ray Hunt. We're going to wreck this right now, man. Salute. So Vince McMahon starts this show. Great video package first. Then we go into Vince McMahon. He comes out. His arms are fucking waddling. The crowd's popping, right? They know they want to boo the shit out of him. But it's Vinnie Mac. And when you're there live, you just get hit with a different feeling. I understand it. I'm not going to wreck the crowd for this. Trust me, I've been in these crowds. It's a little different when you're there. I'm going to let him off the hook, man. Vinnie Mac comes out and he says, and can I first say, before I go over what he said, as much as BC gives this guy a ton of shit for justified reasons, listening to that crowd sing back No Chance in Hell, sheer goosebumps. Sheer goosebumps from the Ant-Man, dude. That was really fucking awesome to hear that natural singing back to McMahon, man. You got no chance in hell. And then McMahon looks at everybody and he says, where the hell have you been? And then he turns around and he walks away. After just saying, well, where the hell have you been? Typical Vince McMahon. Like, we've been doing business as usual. Where the hell have you been? As much as we give this guy shit, man, I love the feel. That video package was awesome at the beginning. The crowd was so amped and singing No Chance in Hell back to Vince. Vince gives the best promo he could have given, which was, where the hell have you been? Damn it, where the hell have you been? Listen, man. I was feeling some type of way here, so I'm gonna start this bitch off just on simplistic reasons alone. I'm putting this in the good. So we got one in the good column, man, just on the video package. Vinnie Mac coming out, the crowd being electric. Vinnie Mac giving the best promo that we wanted to hear. We don't want this guy with a microphone for more than 60 seconds anyway. That's the best you could have done, man. I'm going with a good in the good column, so we're starting this show pretty damn fucking good. Then we go into Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns hits the ring. We see the first signs of what Stephanie McMahon is calling augmented reality. It's the biggest fucking Roman big dog, and he's doing the Triple H Roman spritz, whatever the fuck. I mean, this thing is easily 1,000 feet tall, but it's augmented reality. It's just a computer graphic. And listen, this is cool if it's gonna be a few times, man. You can't be doing this every time this guy comes out. It's gonna get stale and old really fucking quick. That's why we want less augmented reality, less bells and whistles, less LED lights, and more time put into the creative aspects. Like finishes, and everything not being a roll-up. But we'll get to that. Roman comes out with the biggest fucking big dog I've ever fucking seen. And he's joined by the Usos. We get a 6-man tag. It's going to be the Usos and Roman. The Anoa'i family. And they're going to be taking on Edge and the Mysterios. Now, I hate schmaz matches, but this is a little bit intriguing because you got some heavy hitters up in here. Now, on the Mysterios entrance, they have this it's the giant fucking Tron. They had this kind of set up at a pay-per-view in the past. Maybe JR9 can remember for me. But this was a kind of setup we saw within the last several years, I believe. But it's the whole stage is just one giant fucking screen. So the Mysterios, you know, when they come out, it's the fucking blinking mask. So BC literally almost gave me epilepsy. Almost got epilepsy on this shit. And I tried to hang with it. I'm like, I'm still fucking young enough. I can hang, right? I ain't gonna fucking blink. And this thing's and you felt like fucking like you were convulsing. That's what I mean about less lights, man. That was insane. And then Edge comes out. Edge gets the fucking just a massive pop. Massive. Was it WrestleMania 35 with that giant screen? A lot of you guys are saying WrestleMania 35. Thank you. So it's that huge giant screen, man. The Mysterio mask. So, I mean, that's epilepsy waiting to happen. I mean, that's a mind fuck waiting to happen. But then Edge comes down, man. Edge, that pop. For everybody that went, Edge is old. Edge can't do it anymore. Edge is boring. You listen to that pop, man. And he was the one who got the biggest fucking pop in the match at WrestleMania with Daniel Bryan and Roman. Edge was the most cheered. This is what I mean. This guy still connects. And he connects because he's a badass son of a bitch and superstar. He's a legit larger-than-life superstar. Even if you didn't think you liked him, when you show up and this dude comes through that curtain, you feel those goosebumps. You got that electricity running down your veins. Badass, man. Edge was fucking awesome, man. So that was a fun entrance for the pop. The Mysterios gave me a little bit of epilepsy. Roman's big dog. If we can make that a little bit of a smaller dog, it'd be cool. Anyway, this augmented reality is gonna be a mindfuck. It's gonna take a lot to get used to. Match itself, I can't believe I'm saying this about a 6-man schmaz because I hate schmaz matches. But this was fun. This was a fun match. The crowd was on their feet and jacked nearly the entire fucking time. Zero way BC thought throughout this whole match, right to the finish. Zero way BC thought that this was going anywhere but the good column. Because it was fun. I mean, I wish there was more selling. I wish we had more time to breathe a little bit more defense than just everybody setting up their spot, but that's a 6-man schmaz, you know? Beggars can't be choosers. At least we had people in there I gave a shit about watching them go at it. But it was going into the good column until the very fucking end when WWE did WWE things. And they had this end with the awe-inspiring, ultra-devastating Farouk roll-up. We got to give an award out. We had a fruit roll-up. The Usos fruit roll-upped. I don't think it was Dominic. I think it was Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio gets a fruit roll-up award. Congratulations, Rey. You could not get your shoulder up from a little roll-up. I think he caught it. I can't tell. Rey's a little shorter, and so I couldn't really tell if he caught that award. He'll get it later. Don't worry. A fruit roll-up. We're starting this new era. We're starting the live crowd is back. We're starting this fresh start. The same way we ended the Thunderdome. Massive roll-ups. Why so many fucking roll-ups, man? It'll easily kill a match. The match was decent for a fucking schmaz match. Why? Why does this company only rely on roll-ups? You tell me this billion-dollar conglomerate cannot think of any other way to end a match but a roll-up? A fucking roll-up? And if it's once in a blue moon, I'm good with it. They have their place, right? You go to war, you're depleted, and all of a sudden you get rolled up and you don't have the energy to kick out. These aren't wars anymore. These are 4, 5, 6, 10-minute matches, and they're just being simplistically rolled up out of nowhere, and they can't get their shoulder up. And it's not just this. We just saw T-Bar get rolled up by some fucking... Who did T-Bar just get rolled up by? JR9, anybody in the chat? Big fucking T-Bar. Big Bobby Lashley is getting fruit roll-up. And they're not going to war. It's not classics. They're just getting fruit roll-upped. Ricochet, thank you, and Dorado. Little Dorado, I believe, got T-Bar. Ricochet ended up fucking beating somebody via fruit roll-up as well. Maybe it was Johnny Morrison Drip Drip. So anyway, this is a fresh start. And we start this whole era off with a fruit roll-up. Where do you guys honestly think I'm putting this? I'll ask you before I do it, because I hope there's some common sense up in this bitch tonight. I know we're going a little bit later tonight, but you gotta know where I gotta put this, man. Yeah. Not necessarily ugly, only because I enjoyed the match. The bulk of the match, for a 6-man, I would have loved more selling, a little more defense, a little more breathing. Everybody stop setting up your next spot, but that's what schmaz matches are. Everybody has to get their offense in. So, but in the grand scheme of it, I didn't mind the match. The booking of it, I hate schmazes, but I didn't mind it. But you want to end it with a fruit roll-up, I have to put that. Otherwise, I shouldn't be reviewing pro wrestling, man. I have to call this down the middle. This belongs in one category, and even though the match was semi-decent to even decent, I gotta put this in the bad. There it is, man. So we got one in the good and one in the bad on the first couple of segments, man. Vinnie Mac comes out. I felt the electricity, the crowd, the video package at the beginning. That all gets a good in the good column. The match was going good. This was going to go into the good column. And all of a sudden, they got to do the fruit roll-up. And we have to give out fucking fruit roll-up awards. It's unacceptable, man. This company is a billion-dollar conglomerate company. They have to get more creative than fruit roll-up after fruit roll-up. JR9 said it best, and I had my Steiner math as well. 5 roll-ups, because that wasn't the only one in this show. 3 of them on Monday Night Raw. 5 in 1 week. 5 on a 2-show period. Raw, SmackDown. 2 shows, 1 week, 5 roll-ups. It's unacceptable, and you guys know it, man. I should have probably put it in the fucking ugly. But at this point, I'm still feeling... I'm just happy to see the crowd. The crowd is still jacked. Now, then we go into a great face-to-face, man, backstage. Edge is doing a backstage interview about his match and what he has to do with... Oh, and by the way, after that match, after Ray got fruit roll-upped, Edge ended up putting that submission onto Roman. I don't think that was needed 2 days before the pay-per-view, but what it did is it cemented the fact that Roman is walking out of Money in the Bank with the title. You guys know that now, because the last laugh went to Edge. Edge had the submission locked on, so that means obviously Roman is walking out with the title. We already knew that, but now that it proves such to be the case. Anyway, just wanted to add that in, man. That was some post-match curricular activity. Backstage, Edge is in a promo or a backstage interview talking about what he needs to do to Roman Reigns Sunday night at Money in the Bank to retain that championship, or get that title, I should say. And Seth Rollins comes out of nowhere, man, and he's dressed like the Big Dipper. This dude looks like he was up there fucking collecting as many stars as he can, pasting that shit on him, and he went right up to Edge, face to face, and he starts talking that shit about what he should have done 7 years ago and pulled the trig when he should have put the boot down on his neck. Man, I love how they're pumping up this SummerSlam match weeks before Money in the Bank even, because they started this last week. So I love this is care. This is the care that I'm asking for. Don't just go pay-per-view to pay-per-view to pay-per-view, because nothing is going to translate to your audience. Nothing. But when you start things with enough time to build a cool story, your audience can get involved, can get intrigued, interested, even excited. What a fucking crazy concept. I'm putting this into the good, man. I know it's simplistic, but sometimes simplistic wins the race. Rollins Edge, second week in a row, face to face. I can't wait to see that match. I'm currently liking the build. I'm putting this into the good. So 2 into the good, man. 1 into the bad thus far. And hopefully they keep this going with Rollins and Edge. You know, once Rollins screws Edge this Sunday night out of that championship title win, I hope Edge kicks it into high gear. I want to see the sadistic side of Rollins, and I want these two workhorses to work their asses off before we even get to Vegas SummerSlam. I'm going to love that shit. So far, it's 2-1. We're still in the first hour. And we go to Sami Zayn, who's middle of the ring. Sami Zayn is berating the crowd, which felt so good to hear. It's been a minute since we had a heel, middle of the ring, talking shit to the crowd. But we had Sami Zayn, middle of the ring, and he's demanding justice that he gets put back or put into the Money in the Bank ladder match for Sunday. He doesn't feel he should be out of that son of a bitch. So Zayn wants justice. What he gets instead is Smiley, Pop Collar, the Prince, Finn Balor. Now, I ain't gonna lie, man. It was good to hear that music. It was good to see Finn Balor. Let's not act like we don't know what this dude is capable of and that he ain't one of the best wrestlers in the world. But when he's the Demon, this guy is a larger-than-life superstar. It doesn't matter how small he is. The Demon character instantly makes him a superstar to another degree. Hopefully, with this run, we get to see the Demon in the future. Once or twice a year is all I'm asking for. Doesn't have to be all the time. Once or twice a year. But Finn Balor, bro, hearing that music, the crowd doing the fucking whatever the fuck. Man, how do you not get goosebumps after 70 weeks of watching virtual fans snoozing on the screen? Literally, I saw people sleeping on those screens, yawning, twiddling their thumbs, playing fucking Yahtzee, Monopoly, Frisbees, fucking weightlifting. I saw it all on those virtual fucking Thunderdome shits. Man, to hear Finn Balor's music play and have everybody singing that jam and to see Balor just back. I think it's been 2 years since he's been on the main roster, correct? I think his last match, SummerSlam of 2 years ago, maybe against Bray Wyatt was his last match. And then he went to NXT for a while, grabbed that championship, then he was gone for a few more months. Anyway, Finn Balor comes back, his return, he takes out Sami Zayn. This was a fun little moment. Do I need to see these two again for SummerSlam? Of course not. I've seen them so many times, but fuck it, man. This is fun at least. This is a good way to reintroduce Finn Balor back to that main roster. It gives Sami Zayn some relevancy for SummerSlam. And as the heel character that he portrays, I don't think he's going to lose jack shit from losing to Finn Balor. I don't. Mr. Black Ice, and a lot of you guys are telling me, yeah, SummerSlam 2019. So yeah, I have my Steiner math correct. 2 years ago was his last main roster match. Guys, I love this Balor return. Again, I would have loved the Demon, but maybe we get to see that in the future. This goes into the good column. There's no way Finn Balor's coming back, and I'm not putting that into the good, guys. He deserves way too much respect. We got to put some respect on Balor's name. There's no way that was not going to be another one into the good column. So we have 3 in the good right now. This is still in the first hour. 3 in the good, 1 in the bad, 0 ugly so far. I spoke too soon. Damn it, I spoke too soon. I shouldn't have even mentioned the uglies. Something tells me we're about to get one. Hour number 1 ended with the same tag team match that we saw last week. Shotzi Blackheart and Tegan Nox. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say that. I'm supposed to just say Shotzi and Nox, because McMahon likes to take away names. Shotzi and Nox versus Tamina and Natty, your tag team title holders. But it's the same match we saw last week. And you guys remember last week, that was a horrible match. Full of botches, by the way. Even if you didn't want to believe BC, you went back and you watched it and you were like, fuck, BC was right, man. Too many botches. Too bad of a match. So maybe they wanted to come back this week and show that they can do better. The good news is they did a little better. The bad news, it was less than 4 minutes. Even worse, this match was ended by Nox beating your tag team champion, Natty, via the awe-inspiring, ultra-devastating Faroot roll-up. You know, we have to give another award, and this one goes to Natalya. The same night we had to give an award to Rey Mysterio. The same week, by the way, Raw, we gave an award to Bobby Lashley, I think, got an award. T-Bar got an award. Fucking AJ Styles got an award. They're all getting fruit rolled up. Was it Baszler? No, Asuka. Asuka got a fruit roll-up award. These are some of the best wrestlers in the world, and they can't get their shoulder out of a roll-up. Anyway, congratulations, or lack thereof, to Natty. She could not kick out of Nox's fruit roll-up. Natty, here it is. Don't act like you don't want this shit. This is much anticipated in this industry. Oh, shit. I think Natty just got rolled up by the roll-up. Maybe we should give her another one. You want it? No, well, she'll get another one, trust me. She'll get rolled up soon enough. Next Friday, Monday, Natty will get rolled up again. What the fuck was the point of this match? We saw the same fucking bullshit match as last week. It's just a rematch. They gave them even less time, and they ended it with another roll-up. You guys see where this has to stop? We love professional wrestling. We love WWE, or maybe not so much anymore. But we watch because we watch out of habit and hope. We want it to be as best as it can be. The roll-ups are a serious issue. They've been an issue for a long time. And that's why on this channel, I raise such a big fuss about it. I know nobody else really does. But when I really put a focal point on it, a lot of you guys see just how tragic this shit is. And it ruins these pro wrestlers. 50-50 booking into irrelevancy, but even worse, it makes them look like chumps, like actual losers. That's not cool, man. These fruit roll-ups have to stop. That's not just bad, man. You guys know where I have to put this? And I like Shotzi, by the way, and you know I like Tegan Nox. And I think Natty and Tamina gel well together most of the time. So I don't want to throw any shade, but you know where I gotta throw this, man. A couple of you guys already know. Exactly. You guys know, man. This has to go into the ugly column. And this is going to count for 2 bads when we do the final tally. That segment goes into the ugly. All right. So we ended the first hour now. First hour is done. We have 3 in the good, 1 in the bad, 1 in the ugly. Again, at the end, when we tally this up, the ugly is going to be crossed off into 2 bads. That's why you have to stay away from the ugly. So in theory, we actually have 3-3. It's a tie right now going into the second hour. And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. If they just gave less roll-ups, the show would be going off pretty damn decent right now. Woo! Now, before I start hour number 2, hold on, guys. I wanna salute my my unit here, man. I saw some VIP MVPs. I got you guys. Rachel Rocca, I got you, Rachel. Thanks for the coffee, Rachel. So they let Mickie James and Aleister Black go for budget reasons just to spend it on bells and whistles. Yeah, they let go of Mickie James. They let go of Malachi Aleister Black so that you could get the biggest dog ever in augmented reality. So you could get a giant fake Roman Reigns big dog graphic. That's right. That about sums it up, Rachel Rocca. I never said everything the old bastard in Stanford, everything he does is justified or even right. It's mind-boggling that this is what they want to spend their money on. How about get creative and stop doing the roll-up? Rachel Rocca, I digress. I'm not going to book for the old man tonight because we all just want to get on with the fucking program. It was still a good vibe last night. The crowd kept this show no matter what, even though it's 3-3 after the first hour. The crowd kept us all in it, man. Rachel, thank you. Salute. I'm not going to pretend like I know what goes through the dome piece of Vincent Kennedy McMahon. But you got a giant big dog, Rachel. Mr. Anything for Salinas, 2-spot. Did you see my sign? No. Did you see your sign? Oh, were you there? Were you at Smackdown? What'd you have, a BC Amp sign? No, man, I'll try to go back when I have time, man. I'll try to look more vividly. Mr. Anything. Thank you, man. I didn't see any signs. There was no signs of them. Think different with a 5-spot coffee. Thank you, Think Different, man. Means a lot. Appreciate it. The Life of Jay, $4.99 coffee. Hey, BC, would you rather see the Demon versus the Fiend or the Rock versus Roman? Demon versus Fiend is badass. I love the Fiend. Rock versus Roman is my dream match, bro. Rock versus Roman. Absolutely, Life of Jay. Darian Romero, $9.99, a couple of coffees. Darian, thank you. I just hope they just build some good momentum now, that crowd. Cause I'm gonna be at the Jacksonville in a month and I want to enjoy it to the fullest. By the way, the roll-ups, it's making my brain ache. Bro, I want to put my dome piece to a brick wall when I see every single fruit roll-up. I hope you have a good time in Jacksonville, man. We don't know what they're gonna produce. But I'm telling you right now, Darian Romero, be prepared for one roll-up after another roll-up after another roll-up. Just be prepared for that, Darian Romero. Thanks, brother. Good to see you up in here. All right, let me get back to the second hour. Oh, hold on. I got some more up in here. Hold on. Thank you, Darian, for that couple of coffees. I got Mr. Black Ice 22 up in this bitch. Mr. Black Ice. What's poppin' this late, bro? I would make a storyline to make the Demon to be the Undertaker long-lost son, but boom, the Fiend shows up and sets up the next Venom match. Thoughts? I think it's too late to do an Undertaker son gimmick, and the Demon isn't that young, to be honest. So Undertaker would have had him quite young. I don't know. I'm okay with an Undertaker son storyline. I don't think we can pull it off with the Demon Finn Balor, though, Black Ice. Back to the drawing board. But I will say this, brother. It's better than the 617 creative writers that Vince has. Mr. Black Ice, that's a score. Good to have you up in here, brother. I got Larry Lockett in here with a coffee, $4.99. What up, Larry Lockett? I'm happy that Finn is back as long as he's a tough face. A tough face. Or what? A tough face of heel? As long as he's a tough face of heel. No more smiley bitch boy Finn. Yeah, no, I don't want to see the smiley pop collar Finn either, man. Have that edge to him. So I see what you're saying, Larry Lockett. He's got to have that edge, man. Stop the fucking smiling. Don't worry about popping your collar. You're going to fight in a wrestling match. Probably shouldn't have a collar on. Larry Lockett, much love and respect. Right back to you. Thank you for the coffee. William F. Always good to see William F. $4.99. It was great to see a live crowd. Other than that, it was a typical WWE. Enjoy the weekend, BC. You too, William F. Yeah, we're going to find out together in hour number 2. Because hour number 1, William F., we're tied 3-3. Because that ugly is going to turn into 2 bads. So it's 3-3 going into the second hour. We'll see if this was run of the mill. Does it pick up in hour number 2 or does it go tragically off the rails? William Uff. William Uff? William F. and Uff. You got a twin like the Usos, bro. Carlos Ray with a coffee 5 spot. Who came up with this augmented crap? Well, it's a real definition, Carlos, but WWE likes to have bells and whistles to make up for their shortcomings, their downfalls, the shit that they know they don't want to spend time and energy on. So what they do, Carlos, you know, they spend more money on bells and whistles. They try to hide all of their faults and mistakes and problems. If we give them more LED lights, if we make things shiny like big, huge toys, they'll be occupied like toddlers. Vince has always treated his audience like fucking toddlers. So you're going to get more bells and whistles. Carlos, much love and respect, dude. Always good to have you up in here. Think different, 5 spot. Rock versus Roman. We are both waiting for it, BC. Think different. That's a dream match for me. Just like Edge versus Roman at WrestleMania this past year was a dream match. Now, there was a lot of fans that took that away from all of us, and we ended up getting a triple threat fucking schmaz. But I get to see that at least at Money in the Bank. But Rock and Roman, that's the fucking match, man. Think different. Definitely with you on that. Daniel Atkins, 99 spot. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for the contribution, brother. Alberto Gomez, 5 spot. Coffee. Alberto says Roman Reigns is better than Bill Goldberg. Hashtag acknowledge the tribal chief all day, every day. Alberto, there ain't no argument there, bro. Salute. Because that's a factual statement. Who do we got up in here? War Dog. The War Dog's up in this bitch with a coffee 5 spot. I'm still thinking about the big-ass screen because eventually someone is going to catch epilepsy because that shit. It's way too damn bright. What an eyesore. War Dog, BC was like fucking convulsing while I was watching that shit, man. When Rey Mysterio's mask was blinking, that was like fucking shaking and shit. And then Edge came out and the pop shook me out of it because that massive pop was so loud for Edge. That was the only thing that shook me out of a fucking, I don't know if it was a seizure or whatnot, man, but wow, that giant screen with all this augmented reality and graphics and all the new LED bells and whistles, it's a little bit much, man. War Dog, salute. Always good to have you up in here, brah. Spicy Mama McCaleb, $3.99. I also love seeing Zelina and Liv go at it. Oh, I didn't even get to that, bro. That's got to have its own tally. Spicy Mama, I'm going to get to that in a second. Hold on. Thank you for bringing that up. Mr. Anything for Selena's 2 spot. I was in front of the aisle. Yes, it was a BC. Oh, shit. I got to find out if that was on if that ever caught the air, Mr. Anything, and I'll definitely try to catch that. I'm going to find out if that caught the airways, man. I was trying to pay attention vividly, do my fucking notes. Thank you, man. It's always cool to see support like that in the actual arena when people show up with an amplified shirt. I've seen that a few times. Or a fucking sign. That's the best, man. Thank you, Mr. Anything. Badass, man. Hopefully I get to see that. Spicy Mama, I gotta get to that Liv thing. I don't want to forget that. Scooter McGee! 5 spot. Scooter McGee with the Riddle profile pic. I love it. Scooter McGee says, great seeing fans back, but that stage was too flashy and lazy. I miss the old Ovaltron in fist stages. Smoky arenas, thunderous pyro, and pre-HD production. Bro, that's when it was gritty, Scooter McGee. That's when you really felt the term raw. Now it's just, I mean, you feel like you're in a fucking toy store. You feel like you're fucking packaged up. Or on a fucking disco you're trapped inside of a disco ball. I don't know, man. They went haywire with the bells and whistles. Nah, brah. Go in the reverse direction. The product is better with pro wrestling when you tone it down a little bit. You got to know when to get amplified, and you got to know when to make it gritty and raw. Sometimes dark arenas, much better. Like an NXT vibe, even an AEW vibe. We don't necessarily need brighter, because where does it fucking end? They're gonna be wrestling on top of a fucking rainbow one night. Rampage on a rainbow, 2021. It's gotta be, damn it, it's gotta be good shit. No, Vince, it's not gonna be good shit, man. All your viewers are gonna be in fucking seizure shock. Epileptic fucking situational states. Scooter McGee, I tell you, brah. I could not agree more, man. Could not agree more. NJPW girl, just a little bit. You'll be having fucking epileptic seizures and shit. Medical's like, are you okay? You're like, just a little bit. Just a little bit. You're still shaking and shit. Medical's like, they're fine. Bring out Mysterio's blinking mask. Fucking a giant Oscar mask crushes down on it. Fucking blinks and shit. It's haywire, brah. Larry Lockett, $4.99 coffee. Rumor is Keith Lee is back on Monday. To be honest, that's the only person believable to beat Roman and Lashley. I'll be down with it if he does. I'll believe it when I see it, Larry Lockett. We'll see if Keith Lee actually comes back. There's some trademark issues. There was a little health thing going on. They were being very vague. We'll see if he comes back and who he takes out. Man, I would love to see him and Lashley, to be honest. I would love to see Big E versus Roman Reigns, and I would like to see John Cena take on somebody where he's going to take the pin, he's going to eat the L, and somebody that could really use a huge victory defeats John Cena. I don't need to see Cena and Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. I don't. Especially if we already know Cena's going to lose anyway. I would have loved to have seen Aleister Black versus John Cena at SummerSlam. Aleister Black gets his biggest victory on the main roster over Cena. Vince McMahon fucked that up. Literally released Aleister Black. And now you see what he's fucking doing. That was a mistake. That was an oopsie. But somebody, man, could use that victory over John Cena, man. We'll see, Larry Lockett, what happens with Keith Lee. Carlton Bartley, 5-spot coffee. What's up, BC? Do you think we are going to see Belair Banks 2 at SummerSlam? Ooh, that's sexy! Bring it to big. Hey, those are two of my favorites. Sasha Banks, this is a pro Sasha channel. Bianca Belair is on her fucking game. She is looking phenomenal. Every fucking week, she gets better and better and better. Carlton Bartley, I don't know the answer to that. I can just tell you what I would be down for, and it's that. Mr. Anything for Selena's 2-spot. You can't miss it. I have Oakley's in the sign. I'll try to check it out, man. Bad. I don't know, man. You know how Vincent does his production with Kevin Dunn. He has him go all over the fucking place. More fucking epileptic seizures. If the fucking entrances don't do it for you, Mr. Anything for Selena's, Kevin Dunn's production will. You ever see when they do the brawl segments? The camera's like fucking like zoom, 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 zoom. By the end of it, you're fucking like you lay down for bed and your fucking whole world's spinning. Thank you, Mr. Anything, though, man. That's badass. I'll try to check that out. Always love when everyone shows the love at the arenas, man. That's badass. Guys, if I missed any supers, all apologies, man. You guys are coming hot and heavy with that shit tonight. We're trying to go over hour number 2. You guys are fucking awesome, brah. Before I get to hour number 2, I gotta put another tally up in here. After that redundancy of an absolute shit fest of a tag match that ended in a fruit roll-up at the end of hour number 1, Zelina Vega and Liv Morgan were on commentary, and they were phenomenal, man. Zelina was sending zingers over at Morgan, mocking her like, I'm Liv Morgan. Yeah, I deserve everything, but I'm not really good. And Liv's like, oh yeah, is that how I sound? And Zelina's like, yeah, that's how you sound. And then she's like, really? And she's like, yeah, really. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, they're flawless, man. You would think in real life they can't stand one another. They get up off the table and they just start fucking hauling off, brah. That's what I asked for. Give me some realism. Give me 2 people that make it believable. Zelina Vega, Liv Morgan. Fuck yeah, brah. That goes into the good column. All right, so now going into hour number 2. We got 4 into the good column. We got 1 in the bad. And we got 1 in the ugly column. That ugly, again, is going to turn into 2 bad. So technically, we have 4 to 3 going into hour number 2. And we're going to kick it off with the SmackDown Women's Championship match. Bianca Belair, your champion, taking on challenger Carmella. This was an 11-minute match. Carmella held her own. She's been getting better every single week, too. Can I just say, even though she lost here, spoiler, but we're going to get over this right now, this review, but she did lose. We knew that was going to happen. It is the right decision, the right call. But salute to Carmella, man. She is playing this new gimmick flawlessly. She's getting better and better. She just held on strong in an 11-minute match with your champion. She did not shit the bed. She did not have a botch fest. It was actually a decent fucking match. Salute to Carmella. And Belair, she was just a fucking beast in this son of a bitch. Just a beast. The end sequence was almost like WrestleMania with Sasha Banks and Bianca, where Belair hits Carmella with the pony whip right to the midsection, right to Mella's midsection with the ponytail, and then follows it up with the KOD. I believe that was a similar or even exact way that Sasha took the L at WrestleMania. But Belair wins this son of a bitch. I see no harm, no foul here. I see the right decision being made. This is a good. There's nothing here to put that into the bad column. So that championship title match to begin hour number 2 for the females, that was a good column. Hopefully you guys can see that, brah. Oh, you can see that. Yeah, man. That's a full fucking 5-pack tally now, man. SmackDown's always better than Raw. You guys, anybody else feel that way? Well, obviously, I think we all do, man. SmackDown always feels a little better. Now, we're not done. We could get like 3 uglies in a row for all we know. But for right now, 5 in the good, 1 in the bad, 1 ugly. The ugly turns into 2, so it's really 5-3. Not bad, man. I wish it was a little better. But I just feel like SmackDown flows better than Raw. And I want to wish before I go into the next segment, but that was a good championship match. No harm, no foul, like I said, because Bayley had a freak accident, man. WWE panicked. They didn't have really anybody on that short of notice that would get a big title match at the pay-per-view. So they decided to try to pop a little bit of a rating and put it on the SmackDown show, and they inserted Carmella. There's no harm, no foul here. This was a freak accident. They made a quick move. They promoted Carmella. This was just to keep the belt on Bianca, which should have happened. I have no problem with the way any of this went down. On top of that, I want to send a salute, best well wishes to Bayley. Bayley just had surgery. She posted a photo of her. I think it was post-surgery, correct? For anybody that caught it. She's doing okay from what we're hearing. Sucks that this happened. It's going to be 9 months to a year. It looks like she is, in fact, going to miss WrestleMania next year. I believe this is going to be the second WrestleMania in a row that Bayley misses. Now, that sucks because Bayley is a workhorse for that division. Bayley, during the Thunderdome era, during the whole pandemic era, Bayley helped to carry that whole division on her back. And this absolutely fucking sucks that this happened a week before they go back to live crowds and before a big title match. So, yeah, thank you, Brian. You guys are saying post. So post-surgery, that photo. Salute to Bayley, man. Speedy recovery. Best well wishes. Come back stronger than ever. Now we go in at that point. And by the way, thank you guys for almost 275 on the ups, man. I really do appreciate that. It's going to help the vid. When I put this after the stream and put it up on the channel, it'll help the algorithm later. So thank you guys for smashing that up, showing the love right back. Cesaro then defeats Otis via DQ when Chad Gable interferes. This seems directionless. I really like Gable, especially when his name is not Shorty G. I really like Otis. I liked him a lot more when he was in that thing with Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose and even Dolph Ziggler. I love that whole storyline. Alpha Academy still has to grow on me, and you're going to have to push him a lot more before I believe that you're actually pushing him. Otherwise, I believe Vince McMahon is just going to 50-50 book him. So I'm not jumping on that bandwagon yet. But I like Otis, obviously. You guys know that. I like Gable. I really like Cesaro. This is directionless. This seems like filler bullshit to me. You go out and in 2 minutes, Otis takes on Cesaro, and in 2 minutes the match is over. Now, at least it wasn't a fruit roll-up. But Gable interferes, and within 60 seconds, Cesaro is beating the shit out of Gable and Otis. Well, that's great for Cesaro. That makes Otis and Gable look like complete dog shit. I hate when you try to raise someone up by tearing someone else down. That goes into the bad column. I know. You're like, BC, man, Cesaro, Otis, Gable, and it went into the bad column. But if I call myself a fair and accurate, honest reviewer, and then I put that anywhere other than the bad, then I'm not being fair, accurate, and honest. Just because I like an individual doesn't mean I can catapult them into a column that fits my fandom. I have to be real with you guys, otherwise I should not have a fucking channel and I shouldn't be reviewing. I like Cesaro, I like Otis, I like Gable. A 2-minute match, disqualification, and then this one dude beats the hell out of Alpha Academy, the same team that had a 2-on-1 number. It doesn't make sense, and it doesn't make 2 out of the 3 individuals look good. Thus, it goes into the bad column. Unapologetically. And then we had an incredibly funny Baron Corbin promo claiming he's so broke his family has to eat SpaghettiOs. And he even started a Corbin crowdfunding site with a small goal, just a little bit. If you could just distribute a little bit of $100,000. How funny is that? Baron Corbin has been dog shit for years, and that's not shade to the guy. Character-wise, he would put you to sleep faster than a fucking jug of NyQuil. Faster than a fucking morphine pile, anything, man. Baron Corbin is the absolute cure for insomnia. He just is. But this new character, Broke Baron, I'm loving this shit. I mean, he's into it, too. He's like, my family's eating SpaghettiOs, and that ain't right. Pat McAfee, who's amazing. Pat McAfee's over there. He's like, that ain't right, man. This is bad. We gotta contribute. Pat McAfee, you would think this guy has been in the business for 45 years. That's how good Pat McAfee is. So Broke Baron has set up a crowdfunding site, the Corbin crowdfunding site, and he's just asking for a measly little $100,000. I just thought it was fucking great, man. I love this new Broke Baron character. Kevin Owens comes out. They have a funny exchange. Corbin is asking Kevin Owens for a little bit of money because he says, look, man, I know you of all people, judging by the way you're dressed, I know you don't buy anything worth value. Owens is looking at his dress like, what the fuck you dissing? So he just stuns Broke Baron out of his shoes, basically, man. His fucking, his knockoff Nikes or whatever the fuck he's wearing, right? Go with the broke character. I loved it, man. Owens gets a little bit of a fucking pop from the crowd with a stunner. The heel character that Baron is playing is finally connecting, at least with people like BC, man. I'm loving it. I love this whole, that whole segment. I really did, man. There's no way I can put this anywhere but the good. I can't believe this is happening, man. I'm putting a Broke Baron Corbin segment into the good column. That's some real deal Holyfield shit, bruh. Let me find out BC cheering for Baron Corbin up in this bitch. Going to the main event in a second. Hold up. I got some VI motherfucking P's up in this bitch. Yeah, man. Biz Markie. I see some people still sending in some love, man. Much love for the Biz. Oh, baby, you got what I need. And you say just a friend. Biz Markie, man. R.I.P., man. Much love. Old school legend. Biz Markie. That's an old school legend. We'll get to the main event in a second. Oh, man. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all of the, Oh, thank goodness. They blacked me out of the super chat screen, man. I almost was going to lose a few of you, but I got you. I just got to find where I left off now. Carlton, I got. Where the fuck did I leave off, man? Oh, think different. 2-spot. BC, yes for Liv and Zelina, right? Liv Morgan, Zelina Vega, tearing it down, man, on the mic, and then they get up and they just start hauling off. Bro, I'm loving Zelina Vega. She's a spitfire. there's a little bit of difference on her height, man. Some sites claim she's 5'11", shows she's 5'11" of heaven to BC. And some people are saying that she's only, like, 4'9". So she's a fine 4'9". However she is, she's a small little spitfire from Queens. And her and Liv Morgan, you believe that they can tussle in there, man. Think different. Thank you, man. I can't wait to see them one-on-one. If they just gave them fucking 12 minutes to just do their thing, you would probably see one of the best Zelina Vega matches you've ever seen her put on the main roster, including Liv Morgan as well. Rachel Rocca, 5-spot. Here's to over 250 on the likes. Let's get it over 300. Red team, go! Rachel Rocca, I appreciate the coffee. Yeah, man, what are we at, 290? We're almost at 300, Rachel, so looks like you're going to get it, man. I think within the next 60 seconds, we could be seeing 300 on the ups live. So we're showing the people later on that are going to catch this how we did this live, man. We spit that straight fire. We show nothing but love all the way around, man. We making the rounds. Rachel Rocca, thank you. Think different, another coffee 5-spot. BC, you know Carmella can run it. Don't matter who it is throughout the years. She's had her ups and downs. No doubt, think different. And it's good. The irony, the name is Think Different, but we think the same on this, man. Carmella can run that game. She's taken a lot of unnecessary heat. It's been a long road, man. She's had those hiccups. She was not on par with a lot of the better wrestlers, and that's why we originally started saying, brah, take her out of this match. Brah, she shouldn't be in this championship match. But the fact that she not only busted her ass, but kept improving, bro, Carmella gets a salute. Think different. Thank you. Hey, Tay-Bat Metal 9. Tay-Bat Metal 9. 5-spot. You are awesome, and your reviews are epic. Red team, go! Tay-Bat Metal 9. Appreciate it. You're awesome. You rock. You're epic. How's that, Tay-Bat Metal 9? Much love and respect. Thank you for the kind words, though, in all seriousness. Love seeing you guys up in here, man. Even when I do something that I never do and I go live right after the show, man. Alberto Gomez, 2-spot. Bayley's absence will surely be felt. Alberto, it already kind of is, man. You know, I was really actually looking forward to that I Quit match at, Money in the Bank. For the championship, I Quit match. Belair and Bayley. I was actually looking forward to that. One of the few matches with Edge and Roman. And when that injury occurred, I immediately thought, fuck, Money in the Bank just went down about 47%. Alberto Gomez, you couldn't be more right, man. Thank you. Network guy Dave. Always good to see my man up in here with that 5-spot coffee. Shout out to Bayley. She'll come back even stronger. I like how Bayley blamed the fans for her injury. She's staying in character like most wrestlers should. Absolutely. And that's been one of the best things about Bayley's new character with this heel. She's really living it. She's really believing her own shit. And when you do that, man, it's easier for your audience to believe in that shit. Network guy Dave, I could not agree more. Salute, dude. Good to see you up in here. Couple of coffees by Peyton Joshua 18, $9.99. Been a minute since I saw Peyton Joshua up in this bitch. Doesn't it figure? It's one of the later streams that we have been putting out. Peyton, good to see you up in here. BC, it's been busy at the gym. Work is good. Send a shout out and a cup of coffees? A cup of coffees? Peyton Joshua, good to hear that you're smashing it out at the gym. Busting your ass at work, showing that you're number one in front of all the other employees. You ain't gonna play second fiddle to nobody. And thank you for the coffee, Peyton Joshua. Peyton says, the last 2 Smackdowns were pretty damn good. I missed this one because of work, and the tube didn't notify me. But Red Team, go! Red Team is pumping it out right now, and Peyton Joshua, it's good to have you up in here and a part of this shit. A big part of the AMP unit. Much love and respect. Thank you for the cup of coffees. Keep busting your ass at the gym and work. Be number 1. Number 2, nobody remembers. Much love and respect. Ow! God damn, did I get everybody? Somebody said, BC, I just saw the amplified sign Mr. Anything for Selena's hat. I'm gonna check it out, Mr. Anything. I appreciate that, bro. That's badass. You gotta remember, when I'm doing this, I'm trying to do notes at the same time to give you guys the most accurate review. And I'm kind of looking up because I don't want to miss any fucking moves. Otherwise, it won't be an accurate move. So I can't really look at the crowd too much. But, man, I appreciate that Mr. Anything. Peyton Joshua, thank you. Carlos, always good to see, man. Carlos can't chat with everybody, man. Because we got a little chat thing where you got to be subscribed for 4 fucking weeks. Carlos kind of went on and off. Carlos, man, you still the tried and true, man. You still at the top of the food chain. Always good to see you up in this bitch. 5 Spot says, BC, I'd really like to see McAfee on both SmackDown and Raw. He's just that good. I wouldn't mind it, but I will say this about Corey Graves. As much as sometimes I want to put him through a wall, Corey Graves is good at what he does. Corey Graves is really fucking good, so I do want to give him his just due. But Carlos, you ain't gonna hear BC complaining if Pat McAfee was on both fucking shows. Especially because Vince McMahon doesn't care about a brand split anyway. That's why you're gonna see 100 super shows, just to try to sell tickets. There's not a real brand split. Carlos, swig. For one of the heads of the AMP unit. Carlos Ray, man. Couple weeks, man. You'll be in the fucking regular chat, brah. Network guy Dave, another 5 Spot. Network guy, your video about kayfabe was the truth. Imagine Brett and Austin taking pictures at a bar with each other right after their WrestleMania 13 match. Network guy Dave, 2 things. Number 1, thanks for showing the love in that coffee. Number 2, thank you for watching that vid. That went out a couple of hours before I put out a live stream about Goldberg returning. So a lot of people weren't able to see that video because they didn't know I put it out. They didn't get notified because they only got notified of the live stream. So what Network Guy Dave is talking about, you'll see the thumbnail. It's a Becky Lynch image. And I went through about a 15 to 20 minute rant on how kayfabe needs to be reignited in pro wrestling. Not to what it once was, but you need to have some kayfabe. You need to have wrestlers not just going on social media 5 minutes after a match and being their alter ego, which is themselves. To truly invest into a character, allow the fan to truly invest. Network guy Dave, thank you for watching that. Thank you for agreeing too, because it's common sense and logic. There really is nothing in that whole cold open of that video that could possibly be disagreed with, because it's factual information. It's not like we're dropping opinions. Network guy Dave, you're the best, man. Thank you. Joey's Adventures caught the stream tonight. What up, Joey's? Good to see you up in here with that coffee. Is Finn still the prince, or is he smiling Finn again? I didn't see him smile too much. Joey's Adventures. That's the good news. I did not see him smiling too much. The bad news, I did see the big prince on the big 9,000-foot Titantron. I saw it say Prince. And he's still got the pop collar top. So it's looking like we're getting regular Finn Balor. Hopefully in the future we can see the demon, who's larger than life to BC. But Joey's Adventures, it looks like he's half pop collar smiley and whole Prince Devitt. But still Finn Balor. Does that make sense? I don't know why they're fucking showing Prince. Did they even acknowledge him as Prince tonight? Prince Finn Balor? No. And I don't think they recognize his alter ego, Prince Devitt. So what the fuck is the Prince doing on the 9,000-foot Titantron? Joey's Adventures, you bring up a good point, man. Logic gap for Vinnie Mac. Thank you, Joey's Adventures. Carlton Bartley, 5 Spot. What are your thoughts on Mickie James and NWA finally bringing back the NWA Women's Tag Team Championship? It's been almost 40 years ago. My goodness. Carlton, I'm down with it because I think they can do women's wrestling better than Vince is right now. Vince has all the talent in the world with the women. He just doesn't utilize them properly or give them the real chance to shine. Shayna Baszler is the prime example of that, but so many others. I think NWA can utilize their females better. Thus, a tag championship is best served there than it would be in WWE. That's the shortest answer I can give you, Carlton Bartley. Thank you for the coffee, dude. Always good to see you up in here. Tribal Empire 80, 199 spot. Thank you, Tribal Empire 80. I think we will see Becky and Sasha traded. Possible, dude. I'd kind of be down with that. Sasha did all she can over on the blue brand because she went for the title and dropped it. Belair walked out with it at WrestleMania. So do you just have that rematch? I'm down either way, Tribal Empire 80. If a trade happens, I won't necessarily be bitching and moaning about it. Thank you for the coffee, dude. Wow, did I get everybody? No, I did not. Hold up. VC Stallion, $4.99. I would love to see your honest opinion of Vince Russo compared to today's product. LOL. VC Stallion. Well, I mean, I have a lot of differences of opinion with Vince. We disagree on a lot. But I would take Vince Russo today over anything I see on Raw. Over anything that Vince McMahon... Everybody likes to say Vince Russo was good because he had Vince McMahon as the filter to go through. But it works both ways. Vince McMahon made it out of that Attitude Era because of Vince Russo. And he turned up that Jerry Springer notch to an amplified level. Without Vince Russo, you do not see that Attitude Era the way that we saw it. You can hate the guy all you want. I don't even like him that much. But you gotta give him some respect. That's how I think about it, VC Stallion. Thank you for the coffee. Kevin Heffernor's up in here, man. Good to see all my tried and trues this late at night, man. This isn't usually my game slot, but we're fucking it up, man. We're doing great. Kevin Hefferner, 199. I'd hold off on Demon versus Fiend for now. Me too. Absolutely. If you want to do like Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor, I'm fine with that. I would love to see the Demon versus Roman, though. But I don't need to go right into a Demon versus Fiend match because I've already seen Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt several times. So I can hold off on that for at least another year, 2 years even. Let Bray come back, get him involved in something else. I don't want to just always go back to the default, which I feel is always going to be Balor and the Fiend. So I agree, Kevin Hefferner. Good to see you up in here, man. Lord French Fries, what up, motherfucker? Lord French Fries, one of the best names in the business. $4.99 coffee. Hey, BC, I don't know if you saw or not, but there was a Let's Get Amplified sign. Much love and God bless. Also, Red Team, go! Mr. Anything for Salinas is who had the sign, I'm being told by he. And other people are backing it up that they saw it. You, Lord French Fries, saw it. BC's going to go back and check it out. Because I love when my amp unit goes to the show and shows that love and support, man. Mr. Anything rockin'. A Let's Get Amplified sign. Bro, I got to get a pic of that shit. That's badass. Lord French Fries, thank you. I'm going to check that out, man. I'm going to scope it. Thank you, Lord French Fries, for giving me that info, man. You got to remember, I'm doing my notes. I'm trying to watch all the action. I can't always look at the audience. Javi Woo 31. What up, Javi Woo? Haven't seen you in a second. 2 spot. 313 likes already. Salute, BC. Salute right back to you, Javi Woo 31. Thanks for catching the stream, dude. Over 313 now, man. We're about to be at 325 on the ups. So my amp unit, even though it's late, this isn't our usual game slot time, my amp unit is showing up, man. Javi Woo, you're one of the tried and trues. Thank you, bro. Thanks for the coffee, man. I'm trying to get all you guys, man. You guys are fucking rocking, man. Kevin Hefferner, 199. Finn did the gun sign with his fingers. Yeah. So you got the little bit of Too Sweet, a little bit of the Bullet Club, but you got AEW kind of doing that shtick. I don't know, Kevin Hefferner. It's a little bit of mixture, right? He wasn't smiling, but he had the pop collar leather jacket. He has the Prince name. He's all serious. I don't know, man. It's a mixed bag. Maybe I get what I want, right? Whether anybody else wants to see it or not, hey, that's on you. BC wants to see the Demon in the future. To me, that's a larger-than-life superstar. Kevin Hefferner, thanks, brother. Alejandro Striker, 2 spot. Alejandro says, hi, BC. What's up, Alejandro? Good Smackdown with fans. God bless. Right back to you, Alejandro. Thank you for the coffee, dude. And yeah, man, so far it's a good one. I haven't gotten to the main event yet. But I got 6 in the good, 2 in the bad, and 1 ugly. The ugly is going to get crossed off into 2 bads. And that's going to be 6-4. So, I don't know. Not fucking bad. Not bad yet, Alejandro. Network guy Dave, another 5 coffee. What up? Network guy, you got to swig, man. Hold on. I have a question to ask you. Have you ever thought about doing a good, bad, and the ugly review on WWE pay-per-views like WrestleMania, SummerSlams, and etc.? Wait. I do. That's what I do on my network guy, Dave. I always do good. That's what the good, the bad, and the ugly is only for pay-per-views. Let me make sure I read that correctly. I have a question to ask you. Have you ever thought about doing a good, bad, and ugly review on WWE pay-per-views? Yeah, man. I only do good, the bad, and the ugly on pay-per-views. This is just a special event. I wanted to do something special for you guys, man, to celebrate a little bit of normalcy. So, Network Guy Dave, absolutely. In fact, this Sunday, there will be another good, the bad, and the ugly from Money in the Bank. Thank you, brother. Hey, B-Love, $14.99. BC, it's your boy B-Love, a.k.a. Blast Av. You are the illest at what you do. Smackdown was live tonight. I'll be at Raw live in Kansas City on the 26th. I bought some merch. Think Be Live Amplified. That's the favorite shirt of the unit, man. That's like the NWO. If you supported the NWO, you had the NWO merch, the actual shirt. If you supported Stone Cold, you had the 316. For the Amp unit, it's the Think Be Live Amplified shirt. That seems to be the one everybody has purchased. So Be Love, love it, man. And I'll try to look in the audience a little bit more starting next show. Be Love, much love and respect, man. Have fun at the show, man. Be loud, be legit, and hopefully Vince does not put you to sleep. Or at least still rock the shirt, even if you are half asleep. Put that shit over your head or something, right? So the camera, I don't know, man. Be aware of the roll-ups, Be Love. That's the advice I'm going to give you. When are you going? Kansas City on the 26th. Be aware of the roll-ups. Vince loves fruit roll-ups. There'll be a lot of awards on the fruit roll-ups. Be Love. Much love and respect right back to you, dude. Trying to get everybody. If I miss somebody, guys, I'll try to get you in the next vid. I can't get everybody. It doesn't look. It's going fast. I'm on a delay, too. Don't forget. Leisha Thorne with a 2-spot. What up, Leisha? Good to see Leisha Thorne up in here, man. I'm glad that a lot of my tried and trues are able to catch this motherfucker tonight. And by the way, we went over 325 on the likes. We're headed toward 350 right now. Thank you, guys. Not bad for a little independent channel, right? They always said, BC, you're never going to make it, man. There's too many channels. You're too loud. You get too amplified. You're going to scare people away. Nobody's going to watch you, man. Well, I got hundreds of people during live streams. I got thousands that tune in later. I'm doing all right, aren't I? Not bad for an independent, wasn't supposed to go anywhere creator. Leisha Thorne, much love and respect. Thank you for the coffee. John Vermetti from Quebec. You like how I knew that before you even told me? John Vermetti with a coffee. Came to work, opened my tablet. First notification was my man BC. Respect, BC, all the way from Quebec. Much love right back at you, John Vermetti from Quebec. Kick ass at work, brother. You know how we roll amplified style. Sheriff Rivers, 5-spot coffee. My girl Liv cut this raw, real passionate promo during commercial. Vince, push her. Watch her live in the bank. Oh, Liv Morgan cut a promo during commercial? Oh, man, I wish I could have saw. Maybe it's going to be on. Maybe somebody caught that on. I'm telling you, Sheriff Rivers, I love Liv Morgan and Zelina Vega on the headset tonight on commentary. And then they started brawling, and I believed it. It was great. Sheriff Rivers, I'm loving their work, bro. Ms. Flawless Stone, brah. Miss Flawless Stone with 100 dagger. 100 banger. Miss Flawless Stone with 100 spot. For those of you that don't know, that's a lot of fucking Starbucks. Hey, handsome BC, what up? Make me fucking blush on here, man. It's late at night. Hey, handsome BC, great to see you. Yeah, baby, I hate how Natalya is losing, and there is too many, not just losing, but buy the fruit roll-up, Miss Flawless. Too many damn fruit roll-ups like crazy. When are you going to own WWE already? We need you to put Vince into the retirement home. I wish Bayley can still do the ding-dong show. Miss Flawless Stone, you bring up a good point. Maybe she can. Remember when Stone Cold had the neck injury and he couldn't compete? Stone Cold became the epic character that he became because they had him like being in a monster truck and crushing limousines. They had him showing up with beer trucks, putting cement into Vince McMahon's Corvette. This was all when he could not wrestle. So I would love to see Ding Dong Hello still, she doesn't have to get physical. She can add a lot of value to these shows. That's a good idea, Miss Flawless Stone, and I would absolutely advocate for such. As far as when I can own it, me and Vince will never work well together. That's why I can't even be one of his writers unless he gives me the keys to the kingdom and leaves me alone and lets me write this shit and doesn't rip it up minutes before the show. I could never even work with Vince, let alone take the company from he. But I would love to have a professional wrestling company. I would love to, Miss Flawless Stone, and reignite that fire and passion that I have for pro wrestling because I know what it can and should be in this very company, but this dude lacks the care, the creativity, and the effort. That's a long-winded answer Miss Flawless Stone, the fucking rockstar MVP right now, brah. Miss Flawless Stone. Everybody, you know what you got to do. I think you probably already were doing it. Fire emoji, coffee emoji, all for Miss Flawless Stone. Coffees and fire, man. Lightning bolts. All the amplified emojis for Miss Flawless Stone. Show that love. VC Stallion, $4.99 coffee. Good to see a fellow New Yorker make it on YouTube, especially an honest wrestling fan. If you're from Long Island, even more love to BC. Nah, much love to Long Island. I love it, but I am not, man. All the boroughs are home to me, though. All the boroughs, that's my... there's something special in every part of New York City, man, so I can't even jostle one over the other, but you know it, VC Style. They told me I wouldn't make it on YouTube. I'm gonna scare everybody away. And here we are fucking creating such fire on a night like this. VC Stallion, thank you. Look at the fire coming up. The coffees. Electricity for Miss Flawless Stone. Joey's Adventures, 2-spot. Can't believe this, but I want to see Raw on Monday. Will it be a good show, Joey's Adventures? We'll find out, man. Carlos Rea, 5-spot, says, BC, you said this Sunday there will be another Good, the Bad, and the Ugly review. Is it going to be after the pay-per-view or the next day? Much love for you and the unit. Much love right back to you, Carlos. It's going to be probably the next day. Check after the event, but it's most likely going to be the next day. But I never know, Carlos. But it will be a Good, the Bad, and the Ugly this weekend. Thank you, man. Much love and respect. Carlos. All those coffees for Miss Flawless Stone. Jesse Borsler, what's up, Jesse? Haven't seen Jesse Borsler in a second, man. Hey, BC, I'm at work and saw Smackdown on TV in the break room. It was weird to see the crowd back, but it's fun. Go back and watch it. I'm not saying it was an epic show, but you really want to get those vibes and those goosebumps, especially from the jump of the show. Jesse Borsler, kick ass at work. Thanks for stopping by and showing the love. VC Stallion says, fully agree. I forgot on what topic. But BC's spitting a lot of fucking facts in fire right now. So, VC Stallion, much love right back to you, man. Thank you for another coffee. Network guy Dave. Oh, I meant old pay-per-views of the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Oh, I got you. Like retro? Probably not, because I don't know if there's a base for it. If I ever notice that there is a base of fan that wants to see that, and we can pull in a pretty good number, maybe I would love to review old pay-per-views. But there has to be a want for it. Something to think about, Network Guy Dave. Thank you for clearing that up, though, because I know you've been with the channel for a while. And I'm like, you know, Network Guy Dave, I do Good, the Bad, and the Uglies on pay-per-views. Maybe I'll do retro, man. As long as there's a base for it. It's something I have to look into. Miss Flawless Stone still getting that love. Fuck yeah. Thank you guys for showing that love to Miss Flawless Stone, man. Hungy spot. That keeps BC amped so we can keep doing these fucking streams and vids and vidcasts and podcasts. That's why I stay so fucking amped. You guys, man. Like we're chilling in a coffee shop and you guys are buying the coffee. You guys are the best. Joey's Adventures 2-spot. I meant for returns, please, Fiend and debut. Oh, that's why you can't wait for Raw. Because you're hoping for the Fiend. I know what you're waiting for, Joey's Adventures. It's possible. And if he does come back, because you know I love Bray Wyatt. I love the Fiend character. If he does come back, they better use him properly this time, Joey's. No fucking around with the dude now. Miss Flawless Stone, you even got some scooters up in this bitch. We even got the fucking scooters rocking. Matt Riddle's scooter. Scooter McGee, you seeing this shit? Look at all that shit. I'm on a delay, so I'm just enjoying all this for Miss Flawless Stone right now. I didn't get to see this. Damn, you guys were, yeah, you guys showed the love, man. Oh, fucking awesome. Miss Flawless Stone, there you go. Thank you for that 100 spot. Sadiq with flowers with a 5-spot coffee says, what's up, BC? I didn't even know you were live. I know. I went impromptu at a weird-ass time. Never go after the shows. But, surprise! Always good to see Sadiq with flowers up in here. Thank you for the coffee. Just glad you're up in here catching this. JR9, my man up in here. with the Steiner math always with BC. 2-spot. Bailey as commentator with Cole and Pat would be gold. JR9, there's another good thing. Miss Flawless Stone had a good idea. Bring back Ding Dong Hello while she's injured, or have her on commentary. Doesn't have to be the full 2 hours. Maybe for 1 hour. Maybe just for the female segments. She's great on commentary with McAfee and Michael Cole. Very good idea there, JR9 Gaming. Sadiqa Flowers, again, much love. What the fuck? Did I get everybody? I didn't even get to the main event, man. You guys went total B. You thought BC was just going to come B status. While we were at it, we're almost at 350 on the ups. I didn't even get to notice that till right now. So we're most likely going to get over 350 on the stream live. God damn. Let me go over this real quick, guys, in case there's another fucking super. The main event was a fatal 4-way. For no fucking reason. Same way you just saw no reason on a fatal 4-way with the females on Monday. Just because they're all in a Money in the Bank ladder match. Is no reason we need to waste the stipulation of a fatal 4-way. You're going to devalue it when it's actually needed. So what do a few nights later? They do another fatal 4-way for no reason. Just because these 4 dudes are going to be on the pay-per-view. So now when you get a fatal 4-way in the future with a title on the line, we're going to remember that we just saw a bunch of fatal 4-ways. Just like Hell in a Cell. Remember before the actual pay-per-view, there was a Hell in a Cell match on Friday Night SmackDown. 2 nights later, we saw a whole event titled Hell in a Cell, and then a week later, or maybe it was the next night, there was another Hell in a Cell match on a Monday Night Raw. Xavier Woods and Bobby Lashley for no fucking reason. What you did in the process is you devalued Hell in a Cell. So they're doing the same thing now with the Fatal 4-Way. This was Shinsuke Nakamura, Kevin Owens, Big E, and Seth Rollins. All 4 in the Money in the Bank briefcase match. This is a bad right from the jump because of the booking. I'll probably put a different tally for the match, maybe. But right from the jump, this is a bad because of the booking. All right, so that's 3 bads now, 1 ugly. That's going to equal, that ugly is going to be crossed off the 2 bads. So right now it is 6-5. They're holding on right now by 1, man, in the good. So this is getting fucking close. But for the booking, it's bad, man. And the match itself, do I give it a... Guys, let me go to you guys. Should I put a separate tally for the match itself? The Fatal 4-Way. B-Love, $4.99 coffee. I see you, dog. BC, thanks for the love. You showing the love, man. Of course you're going to get it reciprocated. Why does Lashley get booked like a simp? Both Roman and Cross look unbeatable. Why does Lashley get to suffer? Because Vince does not see in Lashley what he wants. Vince looks at Lashley like a bootleg Brock. That's a problem because Lashley should be in his own category. That's why you should be getting Lashley versus Brock, and that's why everybody wants to see it. If Lashley's booked properly, that is a fucking dream match. Vince doesn't see that shit, though. For many reasons, B-Love. I would need another half an hour. That's going to have to be like one of my rants that I just did for Kayfabe, that I just put out there a couple of videos ago, and I talked about 20 minutes on Kayfabe. That would be a 20-minute conversation. But that's just a little insight onto it, B-Love. Thank you for another coffee, dude. You guys are saying yes, a separate tally. I didn't mind the match. I know this was a schmaz. But, I mean, Kevin Owens just put it all on the line, man. He went up to the top of the ladder, and he went right through fucking Shinsuke Nakamura and the fucking table. I thought that was badass. Everybody was working their ass off with the limited time that they had, so I don't want to fault them. And Rollins ends up beating Big E. This is a huge victory for Rollins because you really want to pump up a big match with him and Edge. So believe it or not, guys, I'm putting this into the good column. I know that might shock some people, but I have to put respect on their name when they put in a performance like that, and the ending was not a fruit roll-up. If it was a fruit roll-up, that's going into the fucking ugly column. But Rollins defeated Big E in the match with the allotted time. I don't like the schmazzery, but I already put a bad for the booking. So that's 7-5 overall. So this not just squeaked by, but it had a lot of fucking holes in the game. There was a lot of logic gaps. There was shit I would have taken out and shit I just did not fucking like. And the roll-ups are to a hideous fucking point right now where you want to bash your own dome piece through a cement wall or a brick wall, whichever one you come through first. So that's where the 5 comes from. But, man, good. Finn Balor, seeing him back, the surprise that was, and hearing the crowd not miss a beat and seeing him not miss a beat. Vince McMahon coming out in the crowd being electric, singing back, "You got no chance in hell." The video package, the goosebumps there. Bianca Belair and Carmella did the deed in there, man, with the time that they were allotted. Broke Baron, I'm loving that character development of Broke Baron. The 6-man tag to start the night was actually good before the fruit roll-up. Edge and Seth Rollins continuing their storyline for SummerSlam. Yeah, man, I saw some good shit here, man. This is the 3rd week in a row that I think I was more positive than negative on SmackDown. For anybody that says I'm really fucking negative all the time and I only look for the bad things, well, you're wrong, because that's 3 SmackDowns in a row that I probably would have had something like this. Just saying. Yo, what was that? Peyton Joshua 18 with another $24.99, brah. 5-star buckses. That's almost a day's worth. Well, I do like 8 to 12 now. Peyton Joshua, $24.99. You don't even got to, bro. It's good having you just up in here. Money in the Bank ladder matches are always fun because they are usually brutal. Fingers crossed they don't disappoint. No question, Peyton Joshua 18. That's why we love them. We love them when they were just at WrestleMania. You guys remember that? And then it turned into its own pay-per-view. What's happening, Peyton Joshua 18, is Vince is ruining the concept. Remember when James Ellsworth came into a women's Money in the Bank ladder match and he actually won it for Carmella? That devalued it. And then all of a sudden you started seeing ladder matches every fucking show. Just a little bit of an exaggeration, but it seemed like it. Just like you see triple threats and fatal 4-ways and schmaz matches and tables matches, no DQs, falls count anywhere. This past Monday, you just saw Drip and Ricochet in a falls count anywhere, no DQ match. Why? That wasn't a feud to get to that point. Xavier Woods and Bobby Lashley inside of Hell in a Cell. Why? That feud did not deserve Hell in a Cell. So that's the problem, Peyton Joshua 18. The match stipulations are being devalued. That's a huge issue. But I absolutely agree. It's still one of the most fun matches. But Vince is one bad booking away from absolutely killing the concept. That's what we have to stay away from. And that's why you even said it, Peyton Joshua 18. Fingers crossed on that shit. $24.99. Beast status. Peyton Joshua 18. Salute to you. Absolute rock star, brother. Thank you. Wow, man. I got B-Love up in here. Guys, I think I got everybody. I want to give another to all my VIP MVPs, all my supers, my tried and trues, man. Miss Flawless Stone, though, man, with the VIP status with that 100 spot. Absolute fucking dagger on the stream. Absolute banger of a super. But all you guys, man. But Miss Flawless Stone is heading that train, man. Is that cool, Carlos and Jer9 Gaming? Miss Flawless Stone is going to help run the ship for the night. 7-5. Hey, how do you guys feel, by the way, man? That's BC's view on it. What would you guys give SmackDown tonight? Did you have it around 7-5? Did you have it more good than bad? Or did you absolutely hate the motherfucker? What did you guys think about I'm on a delay, so I can't see the response immediately, but I'll try to see what you guys are putting, man. Trev Reigns is putting up a 7-5 like a BC, man. A lot of you guys, man. Boot on Head TV is a 7-5 as well. And Jer9 says, fine with me. Come on in, Miss Flawless Stone. Helping to run that shit tonight. Keyshawn is a 7-5. More good than bad, says Santivia Major. Chilling with Charlie Grin. What up? Good to have you up in here. War Dog still hanging. We got Kyle and Jericho. MP. M. New Japan Pro Wrestling, NJPW girl still up in here, AJP Gamer. Carlos with that 5 spot. I'm good with that, BC. Miss Stone rocks. So Carlos is saying, come on in too, Miss Flawless Stone. You're going to help run this shit tonight. Carlos. Jennifer Pierce. Joseph Ramos. Think Different. KO Saito. Of course, JR9. Antoine Freeman. Nazmul. Rashid. Renee G. What up? Rev Davey Thompson. What's up? Haven't been able to see you guys, man. I've been fucking running a, how long have we been going on this, guys? An hour and a half already. We've been smashing this shit. I had to get some H2O up in this bitch. All you guys, man. I'm on a delay. I can't get to everybody, but good to have you guys, man. Carlton Bartley with another couple of coffees. 10 spots. Says, BC, what are your thoughts on the disrespectful comments from Jim Cornette towards Sasha and Bianca's main event at WrestleMania 37? He said Vince is now pussifying WrestleMania. Well, he's wrong, and I like Cornette to a degree. Some of the things he says is just unwarranted and unjustified. Other things he says is it's Jim Cornette, man, and you need characters like that in pro wrestling, and I think a lot of the shit he says he fully believes. The other shit he says he knows he's going to get a response out of it. But he's wrong in this case if you're BC, because I love Sasha Banks and Bianca, and I felt that was a deserving main event. Now, if this was another situation, maybe he would be correct, because they're just doing it for political reasons or some shit. But to say that those two are not deserving or couldn't hold their own because they did, it was actually one of the best matches of the entire 2-night ratio. So I feel that he's wrong, Carlton. But I don't. That's all I can say on it, man. I just feel that he was wrong, but he's entitled to his own opinion. But that's not a fact. I like to deal with facts here. That's not a fact. He's delivering an opinion, and I'm just saying that I feel he's wrong on it. I have a difference of opinion, man, because I think Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair was damn fucking solid and much deserving of that main event spot. Carlton Bartley, 10 spot. Thank you, brother. Eric Decker with a 5-spot coffee. Eric says, hey, BC, just wanted to say hi. I'm a Red Sox fan and hope we can still be cool since you're a Yankees fan. Eric, much love, first of all. Hello, right back to you. And number 2, I don't know if you guys can hear, man. I got a really good mic now. I hope I didn't blow it out. But I got the Yankee game on behind me the whole time. They're taking on the Red Sox right now. So I have the Yes Network on. Hold on. I think it just got over or it's about to be over. So that's how, I mean, my amp unit comes first, man. I just sacrificed the Yankee game. Shoot the shit with my unit. But Eric Decker, my point is, absolutely, brother. My unit, tried and true, man. Always get respect and a salute from BC. Red Sox fan or not. And by the way, I wasn't originally born in New York. So who was that? VC Stallion earlier. I'm actually a New Englander. So to be a Yankee fan growing up in New England, wow, did I take heat. I guess you could say BC was always a heel. And then when I moved to New York many moons ago, I just felt right at home. And I was just a true New Yorker. A true story. My first day in New York, I was chasing a cab because he almost ran me over. Because if you're not familiar with New York, cabs don't give a fuck. Every fucking turn you take, you're going to see a bicyclist get ran over. It's true. So my first day, I almost got ran over. And I chased the motherfucker because that's how I would do it around Boston. And that's how I'm going to do it in New York. So I chased this dude about fucking 6 blocks and he stopped at a red light finally. And I just started fucking kicking the door and he fucking stormed off through the red light. And I had people tell me, but yeah, man, hey, relax, man. But I was like, fuck no. And then, I always had that New York in me, man. I don't know what it is. I was always a Yankee. I knew where I had to move to. I knew where home was. Eric Decker, thank you, brother. I don't know if the Sox won tonight, but they were leading last I checked. And my Yankees are depleted because they caught some more of that pandem going around, the fucking, the co. And they were vaxxed. Most of the people that got it were vaxxed. Good to know that shit's working for you guys. Fucking A, man. My Yankees, they dropped. There was like fucking 7 of them that went down, bro. I hope they're going to be good, man. I hate hearing that. So we had a depleted team. Anyway, I got talking about the Yankees for 10 fucking minutes. Hold on. You guys are the best. We're just shooting the shit now, man. For those of you just tuning in, man, we still got a few hundred up in here. The review is over, guys. It was 7-5 in favor of good. You might want to go back and check it out, though. We had a fun review. I'll show you how we got the 7-5. Again, that ugly crossed off in the two bads. So that actually went into a 5 spot. So it was 7-5. Go back and check it out, man, for anybody just coming in. Right now, we're just shooting the shit. B-Love, another $4.99 coffee. Another coffee for you, my dude. So based on tonight, does Big E win Money in the Bank, go after Roman, or does Big E go after Bobby to get revenge if he blasts Kofi? Here's the thing, B-Love. Thank you for the coffee, dude. You don't even have to. I already got several fucking Starbuckses. But B-Love, you rock, man. Right back to you. Salute. To answer that question, I don't want to see the story with Bobby Lashley and the New Day continue on. I don't want to see that. I've already seen this for 2 fucking months. Big E goes over there, and then we just start dancing with the same fucking thing for another month or 2. I want to see Big E versus fucking Roman. I think it would be gold. I think they could have awesome promos. I think it could be realistic. Make it volatile. Make it real. Make it visceral. Big E and Lashley would be good, don't get me wrong, but I know how it would be booked storyline-wise. It would revolve around the New Day. You would be getting more Bobby Lashley Kofi matches, more Xavier Kofi matches, or Xavier and Bobby. I don't want to see more of that. Just give me Big E, Roman. Fuck the trade right now. And from what I'm hearing, there's not going to be the draft until October now. It's not even going to be around SummerSlam. How's that for an amplified response, B-Love? Either way, you can't go wrong. Big E and Lashley will be a good match. I think the booking would be shit. Over on the other side, Big E and Roman would also be a good match, but you'd get better booking. There's always a method to BC's madness. B-Love, thanks, brother, for another coffee. War Dog, 5-spot coffee. War Dog says, Ms. Flawless Stone is death taking over for me. So War Dog is giving his spot up on the hierarchy of the table. You got BC at the head of the table. You got the hierarchy of the amp unit. War Dog is giving Miss Flawless Stone that seat around the head of the table, man. War Dog, much respect for that proper move. Much love and respect, and a salute to War Dog. That's an awesome gesture for an MVP tonight, Miss Flawless Stone. War Dog. Did I get everybody? Nah, brah. We still got them coming in. Undisputed, man. Now that I remember. Cyan Elite 4K with that coffee says, BC, remember when you were going to do a ranking of WWE women or a smash or pass for the 100th podcast way back, but didn't due to snowflakes and YouTube? Yeah, man. I still have... I want to say undisputed now. My bad. Cyan Elite 4K. I still have times where I want to do that type of a vid. I think it would just be fun. You guys know I'm an alpha dude. You guys know I love the beautiful women. I'm not one of these schmucks that needs people like Eva Marie on a wrestling show, though. You know? Like, I'm not like... But of course, these women are beautiful. Mickie James at her age is a fucking bona fide MILF. Asuka, Io Shirai, don't even get me started. These are beautiful women. Sasha Banks. Fuck, Bianca Belair. These are beautiful women. I always wanted to do a smash and pass type of video, but it would just be too snowflakey, man. I mean, it would catch heat, and the tube would be pissed off, as if I don't piss them off enough. But yeah, I remember Cyan Elite 4K. I still have visions of doing that sometimes. Yeah, chilling with Charlie Grin. Carmella is just one sexy fucking... Can I just say motherfucker? She's just a sexy motherfucker. Let's be honest. Carmella just gets more banging by the night. Fucking Corey Graves, bro. Carlos, another coffee. Carlos. It's different not seeing me in the normal chat, Carlos. 2 more weeks, brother. BC Amp Unit, thanks for showing the love. You guys are the best. Much love and respect. Check you all later. Carlos, honestly, man, all fun aside, all kidding aside, man, thank you. For showing up tonight, man. I know this isn't our usual time slot. You guys showed up by the hundreds. Thousands will show up overnight. and through tomorrow and over the next couple of days, man. It starts with the hierarchy, and it starts with people like you, Carlos, that are here every fucking video right from the jump. Salute, dude. Probably one of the funnest nights I've ever had on live streams, and that's because of all you guys. Thank you, Carlos. Yo, there he is. At the last second, SOS TDM 617 comes up in this bitch with a 5-spot coffee. Gotta get up at 3 a.m. for work. I'm just saying, what up? I wish I could stay, man. Damn, all I have to say, dang, I missed fans. SOS, man. It gave BC goosebumps from the jump of the show with the fans, bro. But more importantly than the fans showing up, I'm glad you showed up to the stream. SOS. Much love and respect, dude. Now I think we're complete with most of our tried and trues. Pimp Jesus! 5-spot coffee. What up, Pimp? No words needed, man. I appreciate the coffee. Wow, man. Renee, check you. All right, I'm going to let you guys off. Don't give a but we're almost going to 2 fucking hours. If I missed any supers, man, any VIPs, all apologies. It was going fast. I'm on a delay. There was so many. We had a lot of fun, brah. Maybe I'll do one of these in the future right after the show. I usually don't like to do that because I want to sleep on it and visit the notes fresh in the morning over a coffee and see if maybe I feel a certain way. When I tell you guys I want to be the most fairest, most accurate, honest reviewer in the community, those aren't just a cute little fun words. I literally want to be that for you guys. So I like to sleep on it. But every now and again I have to do this because I have some traveling to do over the weekend. So I had to do this, and I wanted to do something fun for you guys to get back to normalcy. I just, it's so cool to have all you guys show up for this. So if I did miss anybody, I will get it when the final list comes out. YouTube gives me a final list of supers, and I'll see if I missed anybody. But I think I got most at least. So, yeah. Fuck, now my screen's go. Okay. Simply Unknown. Haven't seen you in a sec, man. Simply Unknown. DLB Dirty Little Bastards up in here. Brandon McCrae. Reggie Wolfpack. Sir Charles. Jer9 Gaming, obviously. Jennifer Pierce. Scott, we'll check you all later. Thank you guys for an awesome stream. Ms. Flawless Stone. Rockstar, you're right near the head of the table now, man, with the Carloses and the Jer9s and the fucking War Dogs. Appreciate it, Miss Flawless Stone. Eddie, Brianna, Keyshawn, Sed Gilmer, 1104, Jeff, James Young, Beast, Antonio, Jacqueline Robinson, Greg Smith III, Joseph Ramos, NJPW Girl, Rev Davey Thompson, Chilling with Charlie Grin. Just so you know, I can't get everybody. It's moving fast and I'm on a delay, but I'm trying to get a lot of people. War Dog. Adnan. Damonte. Brian Coleman. Fury 9000. Network Guy Dave. Scion Elite 4K. B-Love, thank you for the coffees. B-Love, Antonio. Or Antoine, my bad. Big Nang's up in here, yo. Big Nang. Big Nang's popping up in here. Good to see Big Nang. Santivia Major, much love, you know that. Man. Wrestling is fantastic, check you. Brandon Armstrong, check you. Kyle, glad you had a good time, man. Thanks for showing up, Kyle. KO Saito, I did say KO, right? KO again, there you go, man. Thank you for the coffee, too, by the way. Oh, man, I'm trying to get most of you guys anyway. Chubless the Bear. Eric Decker, BC, awesome as always, man. You guys were awesome as always. Let me tell you that, man. Carlos, even though you aren't in the chat up front, man, thank you for the coffees, but even more than that, thank you for showing up, Carlos. Ezra F, Trevor Ains. Joe James with the coffees. Warrior Nation, yeah, Marie Applewhite. Warrior Nation. Damn. All right, guys, that's it. I really can't see that. Now the screen's getting fucking small. Now I really can't see. But do me a favor, guys, to take us out, because this has been one of the funnest streams we've ever done. Thank you. Can we get the 375? Is there anybody that hasn't smashed it? I would love to hit 375, so then we're at 400 for the audience coming in. 375 on the ups. If anybody didn't smash it. If you did, it doesn't fucking matter. It's all right. But I got two favors, man. That's one. Oh, 375's been smashed. Thank you, guys, man. Much love on that. My one other favor, man, because I always love to end it this way. Oh, and by the way, Anisar War, not up. Anisar War is not, I believe it was Anisar War, is not in the chat right now, is under the weather. So much love to Anis, who's one of our tried and trues. Anis cannot be here right now under the weather. Camila's Corner. Good to have you up in here, Camila, as we're ending the stream. Hopefully you saw this earlier. It'll be up on the channel, don't worry. Camila's Corner, much love. But Anisar War, man, much love and respect. Hope you feel better. James Young, thanks for smashing that up, man. Luke Smith, welcome. The one last favor I need to ask of you guys, give me those Matt Riddle scooters, please. I think that's hilarious. How we're all going to scoot out. We're going to scooter out of this live stream together, all right? We're all getting on our scooters like E.T., but without bicycles. And we're all going to fucking scoot out of here. Bro, thank you all for an awesome live stream. Bro. Put up those scooters for me, guys. I'm on a delay, but I'll be seeing them. I'm just a few seconds behind. There they are. I'm starting to see them. Yes. I'm starting to see them. Scooter emoji. Scooter emoji. We're not riding out in some limousine. Not even a monster truck. We're riding out on our scooters, and you're damn right we're badass. Oh my god, we even got the old man scooter. We got the fucking Scooter 5000. The fuck, what do you call that? For the people in the commercial, I've fallen and I can't get up. And then you put them in a fucking motorized scooter. I just saw an emoji of a motorized scooter. That was funny. Yeah, there's all the scooters, man. You guys are the best, man. Matt Riddle would be proud. Scooter McGee's probably pissed because you just took his fucking scooter. I love it. I love that visual. Thank you, guys. Much love and respect to all you, all right? We'll do this again soon. Hey, Money in the Bank is this weekend, which means we got another Good, the Bad, and the Ugly coming up this weekend, brah. So stay subscribed and notified to the channel. We'll do this again very, very soon. Maybe even after the pay-per-view, maybe the next day. But it'll be soon, I promise you. Much love, guys. Miss Flawless Stone, thank you again for that 100 dagger banger. It's a lot of coffees to keep BC fucking amped. Salute to you guys. Much love. I'm out. We gotta hit the gym. I know, right here on the East Coast, it's midnight. But I have to do leg day, man. I missed it earlier. So now I gotta do an hour and a half of fucking legs. Don't worry, I'll get to bed at around 3, and then I gotta hit the road at 6. Much love, guys. Whoop that ass. Coffees and ass whoopings. Almost 400 on the ups live. You guys fucking rock. Check you later.